Hello, this is Telemere and welcome to another video. In this video, we are looking at something quite different. This is more of a feature than really an exploration, but I've got this really weird looking device that it looks like a tablet. And what I can tell you about it is it's the beginnings of the idea of a tablet. Because this came out in 2000, I think in 2008. And you know what's even funnier? It's got Windows XP on it. Check this out. Oh, I don't know why that gets me laughing. A friend of mine gave it to me and said, I don't know what to do with it, so it's all yours. I just wish it had the jingle. You'd usually expect that really nifty sounding or something like that. I can't remember exactly. How do you turn the volume up? Ha ha! There you go. There's the sound I was looking for. I've been trying to look around to see what it has on it. Some stuff works. You can see that you've got the very basic Windows XP desktop going there. And there are some apps that I'm unfamiliar with on here. And there's some that I am very familiar with and continue to exist today. So I don't know exactly what it's all about. But it's got some interesting things going with it. Let's switch to a desktop view. There we are. Now with this, I think this is also the mouse. No, it's not. I don't know what this is. It's doing stuff. So there's some things that I can see right away. It's got a webcam right here. I don't know what this does. A and B. Okay, so that right there. This is the mouse click button. That's what this is. I don't see the point in that. Now, it is showing that it's got a low battery. And the thing is with this little guy here is I know the exact reason why it's got a low battery. And that is because I was charging it up, but the only way that I could charge it up, and it's been sitting for a while, is to use my variable power supply to charge it, because I don't have a power adapter for it. So I've got to pick one up before I can sell this creature. Because yes, I am going to sell it. I have no use for this, but somebody out there does have a use for this. So I'll be happy to make this available to somebody out there. But yeah, this is so weird. They've got a stylus for it right here, as you can see. And let's see what the settings are for this little guy. You can kind of see it. Now you're looking at an Intel Atom Z520 processor at 1.33 gigahertz and 1 gigabyte of RAM, which is pretty nice for Windows XP. It was about what you always looked for. So the reason it's got a stylus like this, as you notice it is a plastic tip, is because it is not a it's not one of those electric, what's it called, screens? I can't remember the term for it, but instead it's a taptic screen. It requires you to press on plastic for 2 layers to meet together, as those old-fashioned screens. So you got that. I don't know what all these other buttons do. That says it's an FN key, so I guess there must be extra keys on the keyboard. Then you got the menu key, which is just your start menu. I still haven't figured out what this is for. Not fully. But there is something really weird that I noticed. Is this. What is this for? I do not understand the purpose of this. What is this antenna for? It's really got me puzzled. I've got also the case for it as well, and it's a very nice looking case. At least the inside is very nice. The outside looks like a cat got a hold of it or something, because it's got a lot of marks on it. Maybe teeth or maybe claws. It was nice at one point in time. On the sides you also have, I don't know what that is. I was going to say it's like a mini SD card slot. That is not the case. It's some sort of communication cable. There's a reset pin, which you don't see on devices anymore. You got a 3.5 millimeter jack down at the no, that's not 3. That's your power. 3.5 up here. A USB port and a USB mini port as well. There's your SD right there. That is very interesting. And the battery's removable. This, you just pop that down. You can pull the whole battery out. I don't know what this is for. It says link. I'm thinking I would like to try plugging it in and see if that would charge it, but I doubt that because it's just not that kind of a device. Talk about weird finds. I'm just puzzled by this. This is definitely out of this world. I'm quite pleased at finding something so bizarre, but it's so interesting exploring these older devices. I have no idea what anybody would want to use them for. I can take a guess. Maybe they might use it for streets. I have seen somebody use it for I think it's Microsoft Streets or another app where you can use it with a GPS. So this probably has a GPS. I know it has a modem in it as well, and it is capable of connecting theoretically at one time to the internet via maybe a SIM card that was built in. I don't think that's functional anymore because 2G has been disabled for quite a long time and 3G is ending this year. So if it has either of those two, it's going to be completely useless to it. So let's get this thing turned off, turn that power off, and that is all there is to this video. So if you guys like the video, please do leave a like, and if you want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. We'll see you guys all in another video. Bye.